Alright, YouTubers, this is a quick update of part 2 on my build for my Weeble S. I don't know I'm mispronouncing it, but I had some code shoe mounts come in Friday. I didn't realize they was here till literally about 2 hours ago when I came downstairs and saw them laying on the floor. Because we have a metal chute that where, you know, it's in our door and they open it up and just shove all that shit through the door there. But I didn't realize it was there, so I mounted them up. So now I've got my Rode mics mounted, and the other thing that come in, and it's a lot longer than I expected it to be, which was this here, my USB-C to USB-C to run into my Scan Pro SSD drive. Because the SSD drive on the card that I only got 128 gigabyte. I got a 256 gigabyte one. Even though it's rated, it's supposed to be able to write as fast as my other ones. It doesn't quite seem to do it. And actually, I just put that in, got it like a week ago. And yeah, so it works good on my other stuff, but it don't work too good on this one. But I just want to show you the update so far. I'll call this part 2 from part 1 of my build. I got my Rode mics put on. They're a lot lighter than my other ones. And I think the voice quality is a lot better, especially for what you pay for these daggone things. And I already had this cable and stuff. But the only things that came in on Friday was my code shoe mounts. I ordered 4 of them. And I ordered these USB-C to USB-C data transfer cables that plug into my SD drive. And this piece here I already had. I bought it at Walmart. It was the GoPro, or, well, it didn't say GoPro, but you could plainly see the camera that they had on there. Mine is saying GoPro was for GoPro. It was like a 30-piece accessory kit. And it had this little offset cell phone holder, which was pretty nice. I mean, you know, it holds the cell phone. You know, it gets down there out of the way until I get the rest of my stuff in, and are able to get my handle on there and actually put my Atmos Ninja on here with my HDMI cables. Oh, one of my other cables did come in. It was the 270-degree reverse, so instead of coming down, it come up this way, but I still ran into the problem. It was hitting the back motor. So I'm not going to be able to use that one, but I want to keep it because I got other cameras that I actually do need that one for. So ordered a 90-degree cable, which is one in my earlier video on part 1 I said I ordered, but after I looked back and looked, I actually clicked on the 270. So I got the 90-degree when it comes down this way. So I'm hoping that's going to clear, but I also found one that came off. It was a 90-degree left-hand side bend. So we'll see if that one works. And they both are like $9, and they're 2.0 HDMI for 4K Ultra HD. So we'll see what those turn out to be. And I think those are coming in after August 5th when the rest of my stuff comes in. So I don't know what the 5th is. So maybe Friday that'll be in. But then I'll be able to use that. But right now I'm using my cell phone with the Z-Cam because it can broadcast through your Wi-Fi or Bluetooth. I use the Wi-Fi because it's a lot better than using Bluetooth, because Bluetooth is really slow. The Wi-Fi, there is a slight delay. I mean, like if you like move your camera like this way, then it's going to be like a millisecond before you see it update on the or on your cell phone. So it's not a big deal for me. It's just nice that the Z-Cam has that built into it, and you don't have to buy that wireless transmission system that they got, which will not work with a Z-Cam because it has a different type of plug-in that my Z-Cam does not have. So I wouldn't have been able to use that video transfer module that they sell, which I almost bought that one, but I didn't, and I'm glad I didn't, because I wouldn't be able to use it with this camera. Now for your DSLR cameras, you would be able to use it and send it to your phone, but why? I mean, if you got a Canon 90D or whatever, I'm sure it's got the Wi-Fi in it, and their app has some remote that you can still view it on your phone and not have to spend that extra money. So, but yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a quick update on so far. This is what I got. I had to rebalance the camera, and I mean, it stays where it's supposed to. Now, you'll see a little drift because of my cable there, right here, running down, but it's balanced really good. I did the firmware update to the Weeble S, which I know I'm pronouncing it wrong, and I got no complaints out of it. I mean, like I said, it still supports the weight of my Cam E2c with a small rig cage, with a Valtrox M2.2 speed booster, lens support, and the Rokion 16mm 2.0 lens. This is a pretty heavy setup. I'm going to get the weight. Once I get all my stuff in, I will weigh the camera. Fully rigged out to high one. I'm still playing around with different things on what I want to have on here. And then I'll put the actual weight on what these motors are doing. And they're not even getting hot. I mean, I had a little accident at work the other day, so I haven't been able to do anything. But when I first got this camera, the gimbal, before my accident, I just, you know, when I came home from work, I set up to like 5 o'clock in the morning, you know, playing with it and stuff. These motors never got hot to the touch. They didn't even feel warm. I even took my thermal gun out, and I will do a test on that one there with my thermal gun of actually using this thing for, I think the Canon batteries, if I remember right, on the Z-Cam when I did that first test on it, I can get about 30 minutes, but realistically on the safe zone, so because if the camera powers down, if your battery dies, you lose everything. It was more like 25 minutes, but I'll redo that test with the thermal gun and measure the temperatures of the motors, and you know, run the battery till it's about ready to die, and then retake the temperature test on the motors and see if they heated up or overheating. So that'd be an interesting test that I want to do. But yeah, guys, I just, you know, I wanted to give an update on so far what my build's looking like. I'm trying to find some shorter USB-C to USB-C ones, but I cannot find them. So if anyone out there knows of a company or that has like a 3-foot one, please shoot me the link to them, because I cannot find it on Amazon. I mean, I got the shortest one they had, which was 6 foot. I mean, hell, they went out with one clear up to 20 foot. Who the hell needs 20 foot? I want a short one, but anyways. Alright guys, I rambled on enough, but yeah, so far this is part 2 on what I've done so far to my Willoughby, which, like I said, I'm pronouncing that wrong, using my cell phone till the rest of my stuff comes in to be able to use my Atmos Ninja V. Alright guys, thanks.